Among the decorative trophies and priceless souvenirs gathered by Leicester City in the days when their fame travelled the world ahead of them, you will find reminders of glories past. Championships won, cup finals played. There is, however, nothing to recall their plight of 1990-91, when Leicester City teetered on the brink of Division 3 at the end of a traumatic season in which manager David Pleat was sacked, and the club's immediate future hinged on the outcome of 2 matches played on the final Saturday of the campaign. Leicester City have over the years tended to bounce between Divisions 1 and 2 of the Football League with irksome regularity, but 1990-91 provided a different challenge as they became embroiled in a desperate fight for survival as full members of the Football League. It was a tale of dramatic passion, often despair, as the flamboyant brilliance of David Kelly and Tony James was so often neutralised by a defensive naivety which conceded 83 goals. From the fighting 3-2 victory over Bristol Rovers on the opening day to that final desperate fling against Oxford United, this was not a season for those faint of heart. Yet, despite their demise, the Filberts conjured up some golden moments to thrill us all, and we can relive the highs and the lows of this remarkable season over the next 80 minutes, culminating with the final showdown against Oxford United at Filbert Street, a game which was to produce the most important result in Leicester City's 107-year history. Sights had been set towards Division 1 when, in the sunshine of August, City took the field against Bristol Rovers at Filbert Street. The drama that unfolded, a mixture of brilliance and suicidal negligence, was to set the pattern for a season of unbelievable contrast. David Kelly had started as he meant to continue with a goal in 3 minutes, but Carl Muggleton had to be at his acrobatic best at the other end to keep Rovers at bay. When David Oldfield paved the way for Gary Mills to score, it seemed a formality. But a linesman's flag denied the Leicester fullback his moment of glory. It was left to Rovers defender Ian Alexander to provide the perfect finish in the 30th minute. Then, after the break, City contrived to throw away their 2-goal advantage. White being allowed too much room on the edge of the 6-yard box. And Jones's stroll going unchecked. 2-2 after 77 minutes. If there were question marks about City's defending, then there were certainly no inhibitions about their fluency up front. Tommy Wright finishing in style to clinch a 3-2 victory. If promotion was to be a reality, then Leicester would need to match the likes of Oldham Athletic. But on the plastic of Boundary Park, they sadly lost their way.
Here's Ritchie. Turns past Paris. Marshall! Ian Marshall does it again. Letting urged on by the crowd. What her shot. Oh, good effort. Palmer's touch, Ritchie, return, pass, out to the far side, finds Holden, Ritchie's header, oh, super goal! Andy Ritchie, who worked so hard to find his first goal of the season.
Leicester were not the first side to flounder on Oldham's plastic, a surface notorious for artificial results. But their defeat at Vale Park 4 days later provided a far more significant measure of their potential. City now badly needed a win against in-form West Ham United.
And still, we're scoreless with 8 minutes to go. Kitson. Good running from Mills. Still has it. Cross comes in. Kelly, oh, it's rocked. Back to Davis. Turns well, clips it forward, and that's just past. That's dangerous. Oh, it's a goal. And Tony James hangs his head, he can't believe it. Does well. Gets it again. Turns it in, the header comes in. Oh, it's there! A lovely cross from the right by Steve Potts. And there, Trevor Morley gets the goal. Kelly to Kitson. Davis, back to Mills. Well done, Mills, gets in the shot. Oh, a superb goal.
Ironically, it had been Tony James who had unlocked the doors for the Hammers. Mills's tremendous reply being too little, too late. Leicester now travelled to home park with Martin Hodge in goal, just one of 6 changes. But he was badly unsighted when Kevin Hodges squeezed in the opening goal in the 35th minute. If luck played a part in this setback, there could be no such excuse, as the Pilgrims sealed their victory 15 minutes from time. Leicester's defence seemingly in a trance as Owen Pickard is allowed to steer his header into the net. The losing run was extended to 5 successive games, with this rather inept performance at Ewood Park.
They blasted the last 2 penalties of last season beyond the opposing goal. But here come the Rovers now, attempting to make up for it. And they certainly do make up for it! And plays it wide to Moran. Outpaces David Kelly. That's one for these storybooks. Atkins. Starbuck turns, left-footed, shoots, blocked. In it goes! Goal number 2! Walsh loses control. Jason Wilcox with Ricky Hill in pursuit. Jason Wilcox leaving him. Round the goalie. The ball's in the back of the net. Ball runs loose. Oldfield pull one back. Put across by Paul Ramsey from the back heel by Gary Mills, but cleared away by the Rovers. Nicky Reid, Starbuck with him, finds him. Nicky Reid continues his run. Starbuck round his man, and in it goes! What a way to end the night!
4-1, Leicester's worst defeat thus far, and the visit of promotion favourite Sheffield Wednesday presented Leicester with another test of character.
Ramsey, little dummy inside to Hill. Davis to Kelly to Reid. Good ball into Oldfield. First time shot. Oh, a superb goal. Oh, that was a magnificent goal from David Oldfield. Worthington then on that far side. Sweeps the corner in. Up go the heads. It's there, hooked in by David Hurst. Hurst. It's got Williams in the middle, if he can get it across. Back to Sheridan, edge of the box. Still on the edge of the box. Hurst. Wilson. Oh, it's there. A tremendous shot from Danny Wilson. Will hit this one again in with his left foot. Does so. The header comes in. Great save from Hooper. Palmer crosses. Headed away by North. Only as far as Worthington. Back it goes. Headed back inside Sheridan. Nielsen. Oh, a superb save from Hooper. And Palmer, he's got Hurst. And he's got Worthington wider. And King's there with a shot. And a great save again from Hooper. And the Leicester defenders look to the linesman, and Williams was level with the last man as the cross comes in. Hurst! Oh, and again Hooper still has it. Lovely 1-2. Shot from Palmer, great save. It's there, Williams gets number 3. And where were the Leicester defence? So Leicester starting again at the back. Good ball forward. Kelly has got a chance. Oh, a great save this time from Pressman. And that wasn't easy because Kelly hit it well. Picked up by Walsh to Spearing. Tries a shot. Ball breaks to Tommy Wright. Deep cross from Wright. And from Oldfield. Kelly! Yes! David Kelly with a spectacular overhead kick, a lovely cross coming in on the far side from Tommy Wright, and Kelly whips it wide of Kevin Pressman. Ramsey, Mocklin again, cross in, still there, shot comes in, great save from Pressman, and Wednesday break again but not very well, and they get themselves in a spot of bother. And David Hurst now surely must make it number 4. What a dreadful mix-up in the Leicester defence.
Played 7, lost 6 with 7 goals for and 18 against. Hardly the form to suggest an upset against First Division Leeds United in the Rumblow's League Cup.
Chapman. Berardi. Batty with the shot. Play to Mills. Is that a penalty? The referee is looking, yes, has given a penalty as he seeks to put the Second Division side ahead. It's a goal for Leicester City by David Kelly. The perfect penalty. With 5 minutes to go to half-time.
A great victory, but would it provide a psychological lift for Leicester City at Ayresome Park? It took just 6 minutes to find out. Phillips getting in front of Tony James to head Borough in front. But it was 3 goals in 3 minutes just before the break, which really put the skids under David Pleat's team. Hendry. Kerr. And finally Slaven, the marksman. City were caught square again 5 minutes into the second half when Baird shot past Hooper. And the lone goalkeeper from Liverpool was beaten again by Kerr in the 73rd minute. Middlesbrough 6, Leicester City 0, the worst defeat of the season. City were now 23rd in the Second Division table, having conceded 24 goals in 8 league games. David Pleat named an unchanged side for the visit of Bristol City and was rewarded with a heartening display.
Headed on, belted away but not very far. Reed's there, brings it under control, back to right. Crosses in again, the header! Oh, it's in! A superb goal from Tony James. And still the pressure coming in, hacked away by Paris. Hazelwood forward, good header. Newman, a first time shot, great save from Hooper. Bent with the corner, flicked on, hammered in, oh! Great save again from Hooper. And the Leicester goal leading a bit of a charmed life. Mills. Things just getting a bit tight, but Mills will run with Shelton. The cross will come in. The header from Kelly. That was a superb goal. The referee's arm raised to indicate an indirect free kick. Deep to the far post, the header comes in. And it's number 3. David Kelly, the scorer.
Leicester City 3, Bristol City 0. Had the Filberts turned the corner? Well, even the weather couldn't dampen their spirits against Notts County.
Mills turns well, the cross will come in. Oldfield's there, the shot, tries again. Oh, superb save from Cherry. But county defence funneling back. Wright still has it. Low cross in, Mills. Oh, the cross there must be! Hooper sorting the wall out. The ball some 4 or 5 yards outside the penalty area. Turner, Robinson, Thomas, Johnson. 5 players over the ball. Swept in. Oh, it's there! A superb free kick by Tommy Johnson. Mills. Ramsey sweeps it in. The header comes in. Kelly, it's in! The referee has given the goal. David Kelly gets goal number 6 of the afternoon. Sustained pressure from Leicester after the corner was only partially cleared.
6 points from 2 successive games, but Leeds United proved their pedigree in the second leg of the Rumbelows League Cup tie at Elland Road. Goals from Walsh, Speed and Strachan sealing a 3-0 victory on the night and an aggregate 3-1 scoreline. With league points more crucial than cup glory, Leicester City's attentions turn to Selhurst Park.
Looking for Kelly, and Kelly doing well to keep possession. Gets the cross in. Oh, Barmer's put it into his own net. Well, Mark Reed has come back into the Charlton Athletic side after injury forced him out earlier. Long cross in. Tony James gets the touch. It's in the back of the net, and Leicester City are 2 goals up. Watson trying to make some sort of contact, but it's Leicester who can come away. Oh, and it's a bad back pass, but surely Dyer can put a goal, and Charlton Athletic can capitalise on a poor back pass from David Kelly for Reed. Now Minto hits it in, straight to Dyer. Oh, Dyer really should have made it. Number 2 for Charlton Athletic.
3 straight league wins, and Leicester move up the league ladder to 14th place. Can they build on this?
At Fratton Park, Leicester were the visitors and were soon behind. A poor back pass let in Warren Aspinall. After the break, Colin Clark got his 6th goal of the season and Pompey's 2nd of the match. And Kenny Black rounded off a fine win after spotting the keeper off his line. Leicester did manage a consolation goal though through Gary Mills. Final score, Portsmouth 3, Leicester City 1.
Pompey had exploited City's defensive frailties, which were again exposed by Swindon Town, after Mills had almost jinked his way through. Swindon, reduced to 10 men when Kerslake was sent off in the 2nd minute, replied with simplicity, using space to good effect. Duncan Shearer revelling here in the passive marking technique of his 2 opponents. It could have been worse. Shearer's shot striking the Leicester upright. It was worse shortly into the 2nd half, when White was gifted a 2nd goal. Swindon continued to call the tune. A combination of luck and astute defending keeping them at bay. Eventually it was a shot out of the blue from skipper Ali Morklin which stemmed the tide. Although Swindon's 10 men still continued to embarrass the home side and could well have restored their 2-goal advantage had the final aim been truer. In the end, it was a last-gasp thunderbolt from Mark North which spared the blushes. A reprieve which left Swindon bemoaning their luck on a night when 10 proved more effective than 11. Leicester City 2, Swindon Town 2. Terry Fenwick is drafted into the side for the home game with Ipswich Town, but the tale follows a familiar storyline.
Gregory again, ball inside, low. Owen Stoll's onside, this could be dangerous, it's there! The Leicester defence stood still. Nowhere to go at the moment, finds Hill. Little ball through to Oldfield, he's onside. Could be the equaliser, oh, it's over the top. And Stockwell again, to this number 2, it is! And Leicester have only got themselves to blame. Oh, a lovely ball there. Finds Lowe, he's got 2 men in the middle. Comes across, oh, it just scrapes the post. Oh, and a little bit of disagreement between Ali Morklin and Ian Redford. Morklin. Little flick on. Peels for handball, penalty. And so David Kelly now gets the ideal opportunity to put Leicester back in this game from the penalty spot. Kelly, with 6 goals so far, comes in, drills it in. Forrest went the right way, but it was hit hard and it was hit true.
Another home defeat places extra emphasis on the away trip to the Manor Ground. Former Manchester City winger Paul Simpson was the star at Oxford, though he needed an unfortunate assist from Terry Fenwick to open the scoring in the 8th minute. Not to be outdone, David Kelly squares for Tommy Wright to equalise in the 17th minute. And after Simpson had set up an opportunity for Martin Foyle to head home, it was on loan goalkeeper Hooper who starred with a succession of masterful saves. Ironically, it was Simpson who handed David Kelly the equaliser just 4 minutes into the second half. The Republic of Ireland international sweeping the misplaced back pass clinically past Key. Oxford launched a late rally, but City held out to earn their 14th point of the season.
After 2 defeats in 5 days, Barnsley badly needed to recover their form against Leicester, and Ian Banks, a midweek scorer at Bristol Rovers, was soon pushing them forwards. Andy Saville's effort here well dealt with by Mike Hooper. There were 8,500 at Oakwell, and they seemed certain to be cheering a home goal when Archdeacon's corner came down in the box for Jerry Taggart to fire in the shot, beaten away by a defence which has already conceded 35 league goals this season. Well, as so often happens, after all the pressure, it was Barnsley who conceded the first goal. Tommy Wright catching everyone, including our cameraman, with the speed of his shot which beat Clive Baker. Tommy Wright, the former Leeds man who'd scored earlier in the week, getting his second to take Leicester a goal ahead. But within 5 minutes, Barnsley had showed the resilient side of their nature. Brian McCord, who plays the ball in. Ian Banks with the header. Kept out, but Brendan O'Connell there to follow it in for a point-saving goal. Barnsley 1, Leicester City 1.
A well-earned point. There's always a buzz when Wolves are the visitors. Leicester show one change. Johnson replacing Ramsey at number 9.
Stanicliffe drills it in. Fenwick away. But Bellamy, cool at the heart of the Wolves' defence. Forward it goes. Out comes Hooper. Oh, and it's just wide. Taken quickly. Johnson sweeps it in. Headed away. Back with Mills. Ball inside to Kelly. It's there. David Kelly's done it. Hesitancy in the Leicester, the Wolves defence. Only as far as Steele. Gets a good cross in. And Leicester under a bit of pressure just scramble the ball away. Only as far as Thompson. Back with Cook. Sweeps it deep. Paskin. Oh, goodness me. And John Paskin stands there. Can't believe it.
Friday night football obviously suits Hull City. It took them just 2 minutes to find the victory path against Leicester. Ex-England defender Terry Fenwick's blunder giving Andy Payton the chance to swoop. Peter Swan had played his part in the first goal, but the second he kept to himself. Homing in on goal and beating Mike Hooper with a crisp shot, Hull 2 up after only 7 minutes. Leicester manager David Pleat had been critical of Hull's defence in midweek. He must have felt his team was in with a chance when the men he'd been talking about failed to clear the ball, and Mark North chipped a beauty under the bar. But maybe Mr. Pleat should be concentrating on the weaknesses of his own rearguard. Just before the break, Swan, again there, inducing Ali Mocklin into the penalty. Duly converted by Lee Palin, his third success from the spot in 3 attempts, 3-1 at half-time. Leicester's defence was breached time and again in the second half. Hull could have had 10. Palin set up Payton. He doesn't miss that sort of a chance, and that's 13 for him now this season. Payton next, the provider. Peter Swan waiting for the pass, and rounding off a personally memorable night for him. 5-1 to Hull. Leicester fans won't want to visit the city again on a Friday in a hurry, but their final memory was of a second goal in the last minute. Hesford making a good stop from Gary Mills, but unable to do anything about Paul Reed's follow-up. Hull City 5, Leicester City 2.
A shattering blow to the confidence built on that marvellous victory over Wolves. And it's Wolves again, this time in the Zenith Data Systems Cup.
Hendrick playing advantage. Ball with ball. Good ball to Taylor. Edge of the box, chance here for Wolves. Taylor, great save from Hooper. Steele. Taylor on a run. Leicester defence square at the moment. Downing, back with Roberts. Finds Dennison. Cuts inside, good running from Steele. The cross will come in hard and it'll come in low. The linesman was flagging, but the referee ignored the signal. Switched by Taylor to Dennison. There's a bit of work to do on that far side. Taylor and Bull in the middle. In it comes. Oh! Just off the top of the head of Steve Bull. Taylor at the near post almost got a foot to it. And Tommy Wright will sweep this in. Flicked away. Reed with a shot. Takes a deflection. And Stoll has to turn that over the top under pressure. Mocklin back down. Not a good ball. Picked up by Thompson. Ball. Taylor all alone in the middle. Surely this is number 2. Great save from Hooper. Touched. Back with Peake. Drills it. Oh, goodness me. Mike Stoll didn't know where that ball was. It just hit him. A wicked shot from Jason Peake.
This time Steve Bull outguns David Kelly, but it is a defeat that does not cause too much concern. The visit of Newcastle United and vital league points is the priority, and how well Kelly responds.
Busy little player. Ball turned in. Breaks on the far side, back inside. Quinn, it's good. So Peake over the ball. Mills turns it in. The header, it's there. Back with Johnson. Lovely ball to Mills. Cross comes in. Kelly. That's a better one. Kelly with a header, oh, it's there. Little flick on from Kelly to Peake. Oldfield's in the middle. The ball breaks for Reed. Pulled down, that's got to be a penalty. So Kelly against Burridge. Kelly normally hits it low to the goalkeeper's left. See if he does this time. He does! Good turn. Quinn. Oh, superb goal. Near post, flicked on, header, off the low, it's in. Brock. Ball forward. Quinn, onside. Oh, they've done it.
After that 9-goal thriller, the game at Bath remains scoreless. Yet, it is a welcome boost for City's beleaguered rearguard, who maintain a clean sheet away from home for the first time this season. They'll be looking for another shutout against lowly Watford.
Back with North. In comes the cross. Kelly! Devonshire. Flick forward to Wilkinson. Drysdale on the overlap. Turned instead by Byrne. Good header coming in. And Wilkinson was just a fraction away from getting there.
No seasonal gifts here, but a valued point before Leicester wrap up the year in the Lions' den.
Plenty of room for Carter now on the right. Can he keep the ball in play? He does well as he gets away from Walsh. Across comes Gibson. Carter gets the cross in. Malcolm Allen controls. Gets down to the bar line, pulls it back this time for Dawes, who goes down. And a penalty is awarded. And Teddy Sheringham looking for his 15th goal of the season. And scores! Marvellous penalty from Sheringham. 15 goals for him already this season. Carter to the near post and a goal! Can't see who got it. Sheringham's claiming it. A diving header. Teddy Sheringham gets his 16th of the season. By McCleary, but back to right and the cross, and in at the far post as well, and it's a goal.
So Leicester bow out of 1990 with a defeat, and after 22 games, the second division table looks like this, with Leicester City just edging out Watford, Portsmouth, Hull City and Oxford United, but with 47 goals conceded, sporting the second worst defensive record in the division. The new year opens against West Bromwich Albion in familiar style, but this time there's a happy ending.
Gibson gives Ford a chance, it's there! Only from the crowd. Bad ball this time from West. Mocklin to Oldfield. Tries to chip, oh, hit the bar! And finally it's headed away for a corner. And the Albion defence move forward. And this could be a chance, oh, dear me. So some concerted pressure coming in from Leicester. They've really got to make it tell. Little flick on from Kelly, oh, and again, it's there! The flick on from David Kelly. And there, sneaking up on the edge of the box, was Steve Walsh. Mills to right, right sweeps it in, the header comes in! Superb goal from James. And out 1-0. Leicester are now gone into the lead from Craig Shakespeare. Good ball, good running from Kelly. Has he got the legs? Is he going in? Oh, tremendous save from Naylor. Superb piece of football, long ball punted forward. Kelly read it well.
A good start to the new year. Is Leicester's luck improving? It's back to the Den in the FA Cup, where there are fleeting hopes of a cup run when Tony James heads Leicester into a third-minute lead.
Stevenson with the corner. It's a bad one. Robert does well to retrieve the situation. Back to Stevenson. Stevens with a flick. Oh, marvellous save by Muggleton. High ball for Alex Ray to chase. Gets to the byline. Gets along the byline. Can he pull the ball back for Sheringham? Good man! Oh, Muggleton has made a marvellous save. Takes a deflection off Hill. Ball bobbles around. Alex Ray touches it for Dawes. Forced wide. Can he pull it back? He does. The shot, the goal! Oh, Sheringham's done it again. And now the scent of victory. Stevenson roared on into the area. Pulls the ball back. Shoots. Goal! Stevenson's got another one. Oh, moments of magic at the Den.
So Wembley is not to be on Leicester's list of venues this year. There are more pressing matters back home, as Port Vale highlight.
It's a better one. Again, Earl gets it away. Now, can James get this back in? Finds Mills, gets it across. Right there. First time shot. Oh, Kelly's got a chance. Oh, just past the post. Header from Jeffers. Finds Jepson. Jeffers going again for the return. Hits it. Oh, he's missed it. North with a free kick. Oldfield does well. Still, first time shot. Oh, superb goal. That really was class. Muggleton with a long clearance away. Not very well away. Ball up with Reed. Still has it. Tommy Wright to the byline. Gets the cross in. Mucklen, can he get in a shot? He can't. Reed, first time shot. Oh, in the post. That's one statistic in which they're ahead, but the most vital one they're behind as Leicester lead by a goal to nil. Corner in again. Loose. Hooked in. It's there. Muggleton fires it down. Oh, and Kelly's free. Oh, hit the post. I don't believe it. And nor does David Kelly. Huge clearance from Carl Muggleton. Misjudgment by Parkin. Kelly was free, hit it first time, beat Wood, hit the inside of the post.
2 points lost, but the draw lifts Leicester to 19th, with Blackburn and Portsmouth dropping below them after defeats. However, there's no respite in the league marathon. Championship favourites West Ham United pose the next critical test. Interrupt play as Slater comes in on that one. There's a chance here for Morley. Oh! And he leant backwards as he side-footed that shot. Chance here maybe for Quinn to set somebody up. No, he just can't get his footing right. This is Hooton. Nice ball to Paris. Oh, it was too accurate. It hit Paris on the back of the heel. Paris gets in with a shot, and Paris scores! Oh, there was confusion in the Leicester ranks. 33 minutes then of this second half gone. Morley there. Morley, oh, great save by Carl Muggleton. Just one goal in it then, a worthy effort. But that is little consolation to a Leicester side labouring too close to the dropping zone. The relegation clash with Blackburn Rovers is consequently seen as a six-pointer.
And Gary Mills moves away. Well, the referee makes quite certain the wall, the two-man wall. Wright sweeps it in, the far post. Headed away, not very far. Header comes in, oh! Goodness me, how did that stay out? Blackburn break. Richardson, long ball to Garner. Sellers in support, gets it. Livingston, Richardson. First time cross inside, a good header! Now the Leicester crowd getting behind their side as they've got to do. Good running from Mills, bad ball though from Wright. Mills gets another bite. Moughlin's in space. First time shot, great save, Kelly! Smith up with Mills. Kelly's all alone. Good ball, first time to Wright. Reed on a run. Wright hasn't seen him. Cross comes in, now he has! Oh, great shot and a superb save. Sellers with the corner, May with a flick on. Reed. Gale, first time shot, it's in! Sellers looks back to the dugout, to his manager, Don Mackay. Cross comes in, still there, Livingston is pulled back and Blackburn have a penalty. Chris Sully against Carl Muggleton. Muggleton goes to his right, Sully buries it.
Leicester City 1, Blackburn Rovers 3. This proved the final nail in David Pleat's coffin. The axe fell before City played Plymouth Argyle under Gordon Lee's direction.
Hooked away by Brown. Gibson gets there first, but Barlow doesn't give up the chase. High ball hammered back in. Robinson. And wins a penalty. And so Nicky Marker against Carl Muggleton. Muggleton saves it. Guessed the right way. Back to North. Forward to Kelly's onside. Now there's a chance. David Kelly squares it across. Tommy Wright scores. And Leicester up, go into the lead. Whips it in. And it just over and it hits the post. Kelly again in there. Oh, does well, goes round the keeper. Must score, he does. And we've still got 4 minutes to go in the first half, and Leicester lead by 2-0. Brown sweeps it in. The ball headed forward. Shot comes in. It's there. Oldfield does well. Keeps it. Drills it back to Gibson. First time shot. Oh, just past the post. Madden's free kick. Good header from Kelly Oldfield. Oh, it's in. It's number 3.
That's enough to bring a smile to Gordon Lee's face. A much-needed win, but will his inspiration work down at the Goldstone ground?
Brighton boosted their playoff ambitions with a 5th league win in a row. They took the lead after 14 minutes. John Burns' cross was headed home powerfully by top marksman Mike Small. His 19th goal of the season. Leicester missed a golden opportunity to equalise 10 minutes later. Gary Mills knocked it wide in front of goal. Brighton's Clive Walker also wasted a chance, but the Seagulls scored 2 more in the second half through Dean Wilkins and Brian Wade. Final score, Brighton 3, Leicester 0. Gareth Evans, TVS News.
Steve Walsh returns to bolster the defence, and Jason Peake is in the starting line for only the second time, as Mr. Lee looks for a sign of consistency against Barnsley.
So Archdeacon with a corner, sweeps it in. Muggleton, headed in, it's off the line. Goodness me, how did that stay out? By Tommy Wright. Sweeps it in, right to the edge of the box. Back with Steve Walsh. Gibson, good ball to Wright. Got a bit of time now. And it comes across Oldfield, oh, it's still there. It's over the top. How on earth did that stay out? James with a throw. Good header inside, Wright's there to Gibson. Oh, and hammered it wide. Sweeps it in. Header. Only as far as Peake. Back with Moughline. North. Forward again. James is onside and he scores! Headed again, it's in! It's in this time. And it's Mark Smith, the man who's done it? And Mills and Peake are over the ball. Well, Mills is over the ball, in fact jumps over it. Peake pops it in! It's in! It's gone in! Jason Peake's free kick, aimed for the head of Tony James.
Sir Peake's free kick lands a freak winner. It's enough to lift the Filbert Street club to 8th place from the bottom. Only 4 points separate Newcastle United from Leicester City, and the Geordies are not in a benevolent mood at St James's Park. Indeed, it took Mark McGee just 17 minutes to score from a corner. And City's failure to cut out a long cross from the right allows Scott Sloan to make it 2-0. Some enterprising work in the second half sees Tommy Wright net a superb shot in the 49th minute. Burridge has no chance. Newcastle United 2, Leicester City 1. But Leicester are unable to breach Burridge's goal a second time, even though Tommy Wright sets up 1 or 2 good chances. This one being headed wide by David Kelly. Final score, Newcastle United 2, Leicester City 1. Former Manchester United defender Colin Gibson scored his first goal for Leicester at Molineux, but with victory offering City the chance to overhaul 6 clubs, Wolves provided a reminder of their own promotion hopes with goals from Bull and Much. Focus now switches from the Wolves to the Tigers, and the chance to avenge that 5-2 defeat at Hull.
Gibson goes to the line, gets the cross in. Tommy Wright across. Mills. Oh, and it's just pushed round the post. Good header from Swan, away by Walsh. Jacobs to Palin. It's got Payton and Swan in the middle. Palin tries to go it alone. Oh, a tremendous save from Muggleton. A superb chip from Lee Palin, saw the keeper off his line, and just for a split second I thought he'd done it. Corner, far side, swept in. Ramsey away, not very far. Swan with a shot. Oh, he should have done better with that. Took a deflection. James with a header. Mocklin. Mail. Payton's there with North. Payton still has it. Oh, he's done it. Andy Payton.
This shock result was followed by a 1-0 defeat at Bristol City, Leicester City's 4th successive reverse. Taylor's winner scored just 2 minutes from time, but enough to drop the Filberts into the bottom 3. With Middlesbrough making a serious challenge for a top 3 place themselves, and memories of that 6-goal thrashing at Ayresome Park still haunting Leicester fans, the scenario which follows can hardly have been envisaged.
North. Gibson near post, flicked on! Oh, it's off the line! Goodness me! Mocklin back. Bad ball, Russell's in there. Gets the shot in, no he doesn't, but Wright can! Oh, and it's just gone past. Oldfield and Walk. Bad ball picked up by Russell. Can he get the cross in? He can! Tommy Wright with a header, oh, just over the top. Walsh will do it again. Putney. First time shot, oh, a tremendous goal! Phillips hits it. Oh, it's there! So 2 corners in the first 30 seconds. Right again. James with a header. It's there! Tapped in! This time by David Oldfield. So just 10 minutes gone in the second half. Leicester 1, Middlesbrough 2. Gibson. Russell. Some good close control, little flick on, Walsh with a shot, oh, it's number 2. And so the free kick, as you can see, just a couple of yards or inches, in it comes, James with a header, it's in, I don't believe it. Back to McGee, still has it, tries a shot, takes a deflection, oh my goodness me. McGee. Oh, bad ball straight to young Russell. He's clipped it in, he's done it! Oh, what a debut!
Young Russell's winner was to prove priceless at the final count. For in the game with Charlton Athletic, luck turned cruelly on Leicester. Goalkeeper Carl Muggleton was nowhere near the ball as he pulls down Grant in the 51st minute. It is an action which is to prove costly to the Leicester side. The goalkeeper protests his case, but the referee shows him the red card for a professional foul. Disgust shown by Muggleton, frustration for Leicester City. Stand-in custodian Mark North faces up to Darren Pitcher, who beats him comfortably from the spot. An own goal from Paul Mortimer redressed the balance, but home cheers soon turned to groans when Mortimer atoned for his error with the decisive goal in the 76th minute. Leicester City 1, Charlton Athletic 2. The unpredictability of soccer is highlighted at Meadow Lane, where a slick interchange of passes between Russell, Wright and Mills makes a mockery of Notts County's promotion aspirations. Gary Mills' header clocked in 12 minutes. The frustrations of the county players were all too clearly visible, as Leicester's one-touch football ripped them apart. Russell's cross, and Yates is left floundering by David Oldfield, the county stopper, eventually wrestling him to the ground. It's a red card incident again, and Kevin Russell makes no mistake from 12 yards. It's Notts County 0, Leicester City 2. Millwall are another side with dreams of Division 1, but could they complete the double over Leicester City?
Stevenson into Sheringham to Goodman, leaves it for Sheringham. We'll have a go from there, blocked by Walsh. Oh! So Paul Stevenson, with Ian Dawes coming into picture there, looking for a quick one, but Stevenson decides against it. In it comes, the header, it's in! After that encouraging performance last week, now really have got to pull all the stops out of the bag in these last 15 minutes if they're going to get some sort of result. Cross into Kelly. No, it's in! From absolutely nowhere, David Kelly has brought Leicester right back into the game. Kerr laying it back. Oh, hit the top of the bar. That looks suspiciously like offside, but the referee said agreed with the linesman, who kept his flag down. Sheringham with a header. Oh, a magnificent goal. Lovely ball for Wright. Across it comes. Oh, and Russell's hit the post. Can't believe it. Across again. And it's out, and it's finally hammered away. Hectic now. James. Mocklin back with James. Hoisted high, Linton gets across. Russell! Had to hit it first time, did. Brannigan got down well.
The damage inflicted by Sheringham pinned City in the last 4, a situation the Filberts hope to improve on April the 1st, at bottom of the table, Watford. But a strike by Wilkinson early in the second half proved Watford were nobody's fools. When Ashby brought down Wright in the box with 11 minutes to go, it seemed Leicester had been handed a lifeline. But substitute David Kelly, without a goal for 2 months, confirmed his form by driving his penalty kick wide. Watford had clinched their first victory at Vicarage Road since Boxing Day. Watford 1, Leicester City 0. Brighton's improvement had eased their relegation worries. The question was, could Leicester help theirs by clipping the Seagulls' wings?
Away by Pates. Mills is in there. Russell gets a shot in. Oh! That had goal written all over it from the minute it left Kevin Russell's boot. But Perry Digweed flew away to his right and turned the ball over the top. And really, in the first 30 minutes, not a great deal to warm the hearts. Walker, though, is onside. Cotner's in the middle. Oh my goodness me, how did he miss that? Mocklin wins it well. Oh, and mistake there. Kelly's in, he's on his own. Right, back. Oh, and Wright completely misses his kick. Header from Hill. Wright, can he make amends? Oh, he's there, yes! Well, well, well. Tommy Wright. So, we're in the last minute. Kelly with a flick. Kelly again to Russell. Now can this be number 2? Yes, it is! A mistake by Steve Gadding. Kevin Russell raced away. Digweed off his line to narrow the angle. And with Paul Reed and Tommy Wright waiting in the middle, Russell hit it hard and true through Digweed. Wilkins, the captain, who seems to have recovered. Good ball into Nelson. Cosner in the middle. Oh, it hit the post! I don't believe it, and nor does Robert Codner. And there's Linton, who's hardly put a foot wrong all afternoon, takes over the left-back spot. Mills. Kelly. Mills again. Russell. Drills it in low. Reed. Mills. Show, it's there! Gary Mills. Oh, Russell gets a break. He still has it. Oh, and he's missed it. And he can't believe it.
A convincing win against an improving team that filled the heart with hope. But now the Filberts had to repeat that form against second-placed Oldham Athletic.
Barlow on the overlap. Mills comes across. Inside with Barrett. Cross comes in. Oh, tremendous save by Hodge. So 5 minutes to go to half-time. Still no score. James and Walsh, the two big boys on the far side, as Gary Mills sweeps it forward. Header comes in. Oh, a great save from Hallsworth. Barlow. Holden. Linton's with him. Good cross comes in. Oh, a little flick from Ritchie. And a wonderful save again from Martin Hodge. And Ritchie can't believe it. And Martin Hodge is having one of those nights. Holden did well to get to the byline. The cross, the flick, and the save. Lovely little ball. Johnson, cross comes in. Away by Holsworth. Mills. Forward. Oh, a great save from Holsworth. And finally the ball is hammered away. Lovely work by Gary Mills. Forced his way through. Narrow angle. Hit it well. And Holsworth made the save.
A magnificent show which probably deserved better reward. But now to the Hawthorns, where that man Kevin Russell is proving an early point.
Carl Muggleton. And it was Muggleton who actually made his Leicester City debut 2 seasons ago here at the Hawthorns. Here's Russell, and the opening goal for Leicester City. 2 minutes gone. Kevin Russell strikes for Leicester. It's 1-0. Here's Hodgson. Bradley. Bannister. White. It's in. It's Winston. It's Winston White. On his home debut, he's equalised. Roberts to Hodgson. Shakespeare. And Pardew. The cross hanging in the air for Williams. Gunman! Albion have scored in the very last minute. And we have a pitch invasion. It's so important that Albion take 3 points. It's the crowd's hero, Don Goodman.
A win that hoists Albion above City on goal difference and leaves the Leicester club just 2 points clear of Watford. The result against Portsmouth is crucial. Skipper Ali Morklin is back after missing 2 games, and Mark North resumes after an absence of 4 matches. But it's a dream start for Steve Walsh, the big number 5, scoring in the opening minute. Wright, always active on the flank, provides another good cross, but former England international Ricky Hill cannot transform it into goals. Kevin Russell, eager to shine against his former club, positively sparkles in the second half. There can be little doubt about the penalty. Or about goalkeeper Alan Knight's superb save. But Russell has the last word, if not the last touch, with this 54th minute strike. (2-0) to Leicester. Holes again in the Leicester defence, and Wigley's reply for Portsmouth makes it an uncomfortable last 15 minutes for the Midlanders. But victory is assured thanks to some brave work from Martin Hodge. Final score, Leicester City 2, Portsmouth 1. With rivals dropping points and a superb goalless draw at Hillsborough boosting morale, Leicester look to away games at Swindon and Ipswich to strengthen their cause. Even a 17th minute goal from Tony James couldn't dispel the nerves at the county ground. City's defence all at sea as Steve Foley picks his spot for the equaliser 5 minutes later. When Walsh inadvertently handled, Mickey Hazard blasted Swindon in front from the penalty spot. the other end, Tommy Wright proved just as lethal with a free kick after goalkeeper Digweed had handled outside his area. 3 minutes later, the unfortunate Tony James deflected Foley's drive into the top corner of his own net. 3-2, Swindon. In the second half, Swindon ran riot. Steve Foley completing a great performance with 2 more superbly executed goals as City's defence collapsed. It's almost too easy for the Robins. Swindon 5, Leicester City 2. Likewise at Ipswich, Leicester City got off to a good start, only to suffer a disappointing finish. Big Phil Parkes, at the age of 40 years, 206 days, became the oldest player ever to make a first appearance for Ipswich. The former West Ham veteran had no chance when Paul Reed broke clear in the 26th minute. Scott Houghton rattled in Town's equaliser 4 minutes after the restart, after Hodge had spectacularly blocked Kiwoma's shot. City's vulnerability in the air was exploited by Brian Gale and Chris Kiwoma, who headed further goals in the 60th and 69th minutes. Gary Mills's thunderous penalty 5 minutes from time came too late to affect the final result. Even the Kevin Russell, or is it Harry Krishna lookalikes, could do nothing to save City this day.
Well, welcome from me, David Wigley, for the last game of the season here at Filbert Street. And to say you could cut the atmosphere with a knife would be a gross understatement. Leicester's task is simple. They must get a better result against Oxford than West Bromwich do against Bristol Rovers at Twerton Park. Then they will stay in the second division. Failure will mean just that, and the club will be relegated to the third division for the first time in 32 years. In front of one of the biggest and noisiest crowds of the season, City will have everything in their favour, and in the final analysis will only have themselves to blame if things go wrong. The next 90 minutes will be the most crucial in the team's recent history, and manager Gordon Lee will have needed to say very little in the dressing room just before the teams came out. That Leicester find themselves in such a position is really down to 2 things: failure to consolidate their position when in front, and throwing away vital points far too often. But all those shortcomings will be forgotten if at 20-5 tonight, Leicester have hung on to their second division lifeline. Good ball to Wright. Cross comes in. Russell with a shot. Oh, tremendous save from Judge. Russell with a corner. Near post. James with a header. Oh, tremendous save from Judge. Absolutely first class. Russell with a corner. Deliberate. Flick on by James. Oh, hit the bar. Header from Kelly. Rattled the bar. So Reed with the throw. Spearing. Quickly back to Reed. Good ball inside to Mills. To Wright. Cross comes in. And the pressure continues. And the supporters behind that goal away to our right. Really getting behind the side now. Russell sweeps the corner in. Header away. It's in! The Oxford defence just stood and watched and waited. And it was David Kelly who cracked it into the back of the net from no more than about 2 yards. Good challenge from Kelly. He's got Russell, he's got Mills coming in on the far side. Ball back with Russell. Oh, it's in. It must be. It's off the line. Unbelievable stuff. Ford. Robbed by Kelly. Mills going forward to Russell, tees it up, great save, Reed's there again, Leicester win the corner. Deep, long clearance from Hodge, Kelly inside, Ramsey's there, back with Reed, tries a shot, that wasn't far away. Corner swept in, the header, oh goodness me. And the 90 minutes is up on the watch, and the referee has checked with both his linesmen. And there goes the final whistle. It's all over. And Leicester City have won this match, but more importantly, they have stayed in the second division. The scenes down there are absolutely fantastic. The Leicester players not allowed to leave the field. We still haven't had the final score from Twerton Park. We'll no doubt get it in a moment. But that really is of little significance, the final score, because it is patently obvious that West Bromwich Albion have not won. Leicester City have, and their second division future is secure. And there go the cheers. We can't hear a thing up here, but that doesn't really matter. The message is clear, and all these supporters who've come here this afternoon have really got their money's worth. Not only that, but more than anything else, they've given the club the type of support they really needed on the most crucial day in their history. Absolutely fantastic scenes, the likes of which we probably won't see for a long time. The players are hugging the fans. The fans won't let the players get back to the dressing room, but they won't bother about that one little bit. Well, what a fantastic finish to a most remarkable season. A remarkable and really disappointing season from Leicester City's point of view. But at the end of the day, it's all come right. The supporters will be there for a long time. Well, Ali, after what has been a traumatic season, it couldn't have finished on a more tremendous note this afternoon.
Very much so, and I said in the programme notes it was going to be one hell of a game, and it turned out to be just that. The first half I thought we were magnificent, and I thought we put Oxford under extremely difficult circumstances in the box, and to be honest with you, I thought we were due 3 or 4 goals, but the goalkeeper performed heroics, and I thought, oh no, not one of these goalkeepers going to come here and be a world beater. But we managed to nick one to go 1 up, and then it was a scrap from then on in, but delighted.
19,000 here this afternoon. Did you expect that many for this game, to be quite honest with you?
I was told in midweek that there was 20,000 coming, and I didn't believe it until I came out here at 3 o'clock this afternoon, or 10 past 3, because we kicked off 10 minutes late. I thought the crowd were absolutely magnificent, and in games such as this, when you know there's a result can go either way in your favour, you usually get a response from the crowd, but they were magnificent. They kept it under wraps quite well today.
Looking back over the season as a whole, it has been disappointing, hasn't it?
Very disappointing from Leicester City. I think I said in my pre-season notes that this was a year we could challenge for the promotion spot, especially with 4 automatically going up. And forgetting about today, which has been a big occasion for Leicester to remain in the second division, it certainly is not good enough for a club of this stature to have a dogfight at the end.
So where do we go from here?
Well, I think there are going to be some changes on the playing staff. I don't know, I've not had any inside information, but obviously the current squad's got us out of it, but I'm not sure if the current squad's good enough to push for promotion next year. So I think there'll be changes, pre-season changes, and we've got to get it right. We keep saying year in, year out that this is Leicester City's year. I've said it on numerous occasions, and I've had egg in my face. But I think this support, this town needs success, and if we don't give them it soon, it's going to fall very flat on us.
At what stage were you aware of the result
down at Bristol?
Well, the first news I got was soul destroying, because someone told me Bristol Rovers had a player sent off after 3 minutes and that they were playing with 10 men. That was the first one I had. I didn't know anything else then until someone said that Bristol Rovers had scored, and then they come back and said it was disallowed. Then they said they were winning 1-0, and then they said the game was over. And then the final message I got that West Bromwich had scored to make it 1-1, and that was all I know. So I assumed it was the end of the game, so it was 1-1, and all we had to do was win the game.
What's your position now with the club, Gordon? You were made manager till the end of the season. Are you going to be here next year?
I don't know. I mean, it a lot depends on what the board feel and what the plans are for the future. Who can say? I don't really know, honestly. I don't know the answer to that question, apart from the fact that when I took over from David, it was a question of doing my best, and obviously the most important thing was to stay in the second division, which we've just achieved. Professionally speaking, I think we've had a bad season, albeit we've stayed in the second division. I mean, for us to finish third from the bottom, then I think we've had a bad season. I know it's very nice tonight because we're in the second division, but professionally speaking, as a group, together, I think the club has had a bad season. What that holds for the future, I don't know, but if you get 19,000 people here and they get behind the boys like they did today, Leicester Football Club is a tremendous place to be, whoever is the manager, and I think today, if you had a few games like that, it'd be great. But having said all that, I feel 103 at the moment, but I'm very, very happy.
The fight is won. For a while at least, the fans can celebrate, their expression one of pleasant relief more than adulation. With Albion faltering, City escaped the drop to Division 3 by 2 points. It's been a close thing, and one the club will not wish to repeat. So Leicester City had survived their most significant examination in 107 years of activity, an achievement that will not be lost to the record books, even if, to these fans, it soon becomes a distant memory.